three-time Super Bowl champion. He won 3 titles as the vice president of player personnel for the New England Patriots. He also worked in Kansas City and in Atlanta, and he is on our show now. Mr. Scott Pioli, welcome back from your whirlwind tour of all the college all-star games.
Good morning. It's good to be back home for a little while, for sure, before we hit the road again.
And back on the road we go. So you were the GM for the Chiefs, and a young man walks in, I want to say Mount Union, and his name is Nick Sirianni, and that was his first gig in the NFL in 2012. What do you remember from Nick Sirianni, the young man coming in as a novice and looking up to the GM and saying, hey, how do I get where I want to go in the NFL?
You know, Peter, it was interesting because he knew Todd Haley. They had a prior relationship, and he was actually had gotten done playing at Mount Union, but then was at Indiana, Pennsylvania in coaching wide receivers. And I guess what I saw in those 4 years out of Nick when we were together was his ability, quite honestly, to thrive under pressure, to handle adversity. You know, people don't realize in those entry-level jobs, the amount of workload, pressure, and intensity and blame that always gets thrown on the entry-level people is enormous. And again, Nick thrived in those situations. You know, if you look at how things were, in 2009, people don't remember this, he started to learn in the spring and all through training camp under Chan Gailey. Todd fired Chan Gailey, then Todd becomes the offensive coordinator. In 2010, the year that we win the division championship, we have a different coordinator in Charlie Weiss. The next year, it's Bill Muir and Todd. The next year after Todd was let go, it's Brian Daboll. He thrived under change and learned so much. But again, he was a guy who was constantly under pressure for so many reasons, again, because he was a one-man show with an enormous job, and he just became a better and better coach.
Thriving under pressure and continuing to become a better and better coach, attributes that you want for in your life, no matter what you're doing. And Scott, a lot has been said about Patrick Mahomes, and he's recovering from the high ankle sprain, and we've talked about it, what seems like for a month now. But when you're going into a Super Bowl, it's a different preparation, 2 weeks leading up. What do you do in that first week to kind of protect him, and what precautions do you do as you're still trying to prepare for the biggest game of the season?
Yeah, Jason, as you know, it begins with treatment and it ends with treatment. The good news is they've had this bye week in between. We saw him in the AFC Championship game, and in that 1 week's time, there was enough recovery and or they handled the situation well enough. He wasn't close to 100%, but it was good enough. Now he has 2 weeks. And again, the most important thing is the fact that they've got to travel. Thankfully, it's not a long trip from Kansas City to Arizona, but they've got to get treatment morning, noon, and night. And then it's just the regular thing where he has to look at what can I do, what can I do. The coaches have to pay attention, the coordinator, the trainers, the doctors. Everyone is going to be watching him so closely to see what he can do and what he can't do. But really, I think that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are in a good situation based on what he did in the AFC Championship game, and knowing how disciplined he is, he's been getting treatment the entire time. The other thing is this. Patrick Mahomes is not thinking about the next game. The next game isn't until September, so he will be ready and he will be at the best, and Coach Andy Reid is going to make sure he's at his absolute best as well.
Patrick Mahomes isn't thinking about next week. Somebody asked him about Valentine's Day, and he said he didn't know what day of the week it was next week. So he is all focused on Super Bowl 57, and rightfully so. I know he can check on when February 14th is later. Let's flip over to the other quarterback that impresses us a lot over this regular season. It's Jalen Hurts, 24-year-old, who's leading his team to a Super Bowl in just his 3rd NFL season. Scott, you made your career scouting young players for their highest of potentials. What have you seen from Jalen Hurts at this point in his career that makes you think he is prepared for this moment?
Jamie, sometimes we spend too much time evaluating just skills and tools on players. And I want to be clear, Jalen Hurts has all of the skills and all of the tools. But what he has is an absolutely unique ability to lead and an incredible ability of understanding team. You know, you go back to a couple of years in the 2018 National Championship game. He gets benched at halftime. They bring in Tua. And as that game ends, as it unfolds, there's the touchdown pass that's thrown, and here we see it. Jalen Hurts just goes crazy. This is authentic. This is a guy who had just been benched at halftime. All he cared about was winning the national championship. And what I thought was amazing, because I watched this, When the game was over, he did an interview with Tom Rinaldi and was asked about being benched, and he handled it with so much grace, with authentic love and appreciation for Tua and his team and for Nick Saban. Then we go into the regular season about 8 to 10 months later, and Jamie, you and I were there on the sidelines for this game. It was the SEC championship. Tua gets injured. Hurts comes back into the game, helps them win the game. And Jamie, I'll never forget the interview that you were doing with Coach Saban and Jalen Hurts after the game. He actually, you and or Jalen, kind of made Coach Saban start to cry. He got all choked up because he understood who he was as a human being. And Jalen had this quote, and I'll never forget it. He said, "Pour out of yourself and into the team." That's what this guy is about. Sometimes when you evaluate players, yes, the skills and tools are important, but this guy is an absolute winner.
Well, it's a really good point, and it's a really lovely story to look back on, but I think that was a really hard moment for all of those men to be in at that point. Nick Saban made a business decision in that national championship game against Georgia to put Tua in when Alabama was down. And Avery Hurts, Jalen's father, was on our show this week talking about how that was Jalen's first introduction to how football is a business and how he learned a very tough lesson over the following 11 months to come back in for Tua in that game, but then to rise to the moment that he is at now. All of those building blocks made Jalen Hurts the quarterback he is now, which, Scott, to your point, it's not just about lessons on the field. It's about everything these young men go through off the field as well that make them the player.
For sure. And again, that's what you want leading your team, going through adversity and handling it maturely and handling it like a team player. It's so critical. And again, I have so much respect for him, the way his parents raised him, the way he was raised in the football environment and then in college and handled it from place to place. Remarkable leader and great for the NFL.
I know it's our job to hype up this game, but this matchup feels awesome this weekend. Scott Pioli, thank you for helping us set the table. We look forward to more chats about this game, looking ahead to it, and then also recapping it next week with you. Scott, have an awesome day.
Thanks, you too.